we are back again. Hey, Kimberly.
Hi, Debbie and everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, thanks for joining us, guys. We are excited to bring you something brand new, iN2IT Angel Oracle. We just got the prototypes in. Kimberly has not seen them. I have not seen them, and we are about to show them with you. Now, Kimberly cannot see this frame. So I'm going to be showing you guys so you guys get a close-up view, and then I will show Kimberly. All right, so for you guys that are looking at checking out our new Angel Oracle, okay, so this is the shipping box. I'll show Kimberly in just a second. This is the shipping box. All right, Kimberly.
Oh my goodness, it's so
Kimberly.
pretty. Yay.
It has, guys. Oh my God, it feels so nice. So this is just for shipping.
I just want to tell everybody that I'm the one that handles all of the boxes. I put the labels on them and take them down to the post office every single day. And I was just telling Debbie yesterday, because I have to order some small envelopes for the little tiny decks, the pocket size we have coming. And I was like, I am so thankful that we put the little bit of extra time and money in doing these bespoke shipping containers, because it makes my life so much easier. And then it's also this beautiful package you get to open twice when it arrives.
First, I'm going to open up the shipping container. Okay, and they come in, it is, oh my gosh, the whole thing is cellophane wrapped. All right, so the box is cellophane wrapped. All right, I'm going to show you Kimberly.
Oh, the box of cards. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
I'll tell you what, oh my gosh, they feel so different than any of the, the only thing we have to compare it to is when we did the tarot deck. I'll tell you what, this box is completely different than the tarot box, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
You're talking about are now sold out, or almost sold out. I think you have like
we have like 10 boxes left of our classic version, so I consider that to be sold out. The new box, and we'll talk about that after, but the new box is going to be like this, and oh my God, it is amazing. All right, I'm just showing you, Kimberly. All right,
that is absolutely gorgeous.
This is kind of confusing, but we want to give you a close-up vision of it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, gosh, I want to be very careful. I'm using my nail to kind of get this cellophane. All right. Oh my God, it has a pearl finish. You knew you were, oh my God. Okay, all right. I don't know if we're going to be able to show this, how this feels and what this looks like. It has a sheen to it that is like pearls. All right, and I'm going to show you in a minute, Kimberly. Be patient. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. Yes, I think you can just barely see the shimmer it has. And oh my gosh, it feels so nice, and it's heavy duty. All right, Kimberly.
Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it.
Great. It's got the little
wow.
All right, so I'm going to open this up. Oh, Archangel Michael is right on top. All right, hang on. I'm going to show you, Kimberly. Now, these cards are not shrink wrapped. All right, and I can tell you, right, I'm going to share this with the viewers first, is that the cards were printed by the printer in a linen finish. Linen finish is what we've always used on our cards, and it is what makes the cards riffle as well as they do, and shuffle as it adds just a little bit of air pockets, right, Kimberly?
Yep.
All right, let me show you, Kimberly.
Oh man, and that's the linen finish one, because he's also sending us the same in another. I can't really tell from the camera,
but you'll be able to see from the other camera. I'm pretty sure you can see that linen finish. It's what grabs the light, so you'll get to see that. When
really quickly, these ones do not have the gilded. I chose rose gold gilded edges because this is just a test deck, and they actually even print this on a different type of printer for just a single run, and it was way too expensive for them to do the sample with the golden gilded edges.
Well, thank you for letting us know.
But they will have gilded edges, and I chose rose gold. I think I chose yes, I chose rose gold for this. So
Okay, super. What I can say, and tell me what you think, they're so vibrant. To
they're
me, these
beautiful.
cards are
Yes.
actually more vibrant than our test deck.
Oh, good.
They
Yeah, but I
are.
just have to remind you that, again, this is a different type of printer than when they do it in mass production. So there may be some variance. And in fact, he said that it would be better when it's under the mass production even than this. Like the colors and everything will even be more accurate to my screen on my computer when I was designing them, which they are very vibrant.
That is
Beautiful
what
colors.
I'm noticing, is that they're super vibrant.
Now, whenever we do test decks, so this is the case, anytime you see us and we're like, hey, this is the test deck of the deck we're going to be printing, we just go to makeplayingcards.com. Anybody can go there and upload, whatever images they have and create a deck of cards. And it's never exactly like the corners are more rounded, and our printer uses a little bit less rounded corner, which I actually prefer.
Yep.
And there's just going to be some differences. And also we feel like our printer has some just like next level finishes and things like that. And they're always improving. So literally, even though we're still saying, give us the top of the line cardstock every time, if they have a better quality finish the next time we produce, it's going to even be a better deck than the last one we did, because they are always improving.
Absolutely.
So, which is what we're seeing with this cardstock here.
Can you see the two different sizes of the cards?
Oh, right. The test deck is the one the one on your right hand. Correct.
Well, it's hard for you to know. It's actually my left hand is the new deck. It's so crazy.
Yeah, but the slightly smaller one, that was another thing too,
Yep.
is that we chose a card that was a little bit smaller, and they don't have that in the test deck size.
Yep.
Debbie and I have small hands, and we always like a deck that, just a little bit smaller. It's easier to handle. So we're going, the size on the right is the one it will be.
Right here is the correct one, right? This one right here, the smaller
Yeah.
one. So yes, I'm so excited. And the color is absolutely gorgeous. So these are slightly smaller than the other deck. Brilliant colors. These cards have the energy of the angels. And I didn't feel that in the test deck. I'll be very honest with you. I did not have the same feeling as I do right now. The box, I am so happy with it. I am so happy with it. It's gorgeous. It's nothing like any other. I'm telling you right now, it feels different. Like you get the old Doreen Virtue decks, which is like, to me, the standard feel. This is
the glossiness,
so much nicer. I love this pearl finish.
Can we see the back? I want to see the back of it.
Sure.
Oh, that really turned out nice.
It sure did.
Up until now, all of the oracles have been on the high-end casino quality cardstock, which is a really nice thin cardstock that's much more expensive. It's literally, quite a bit more, because the process is actually, first of all, it's imported from Germany, and it's actually 3 layers with a black core in the middle. And the reason there's a black core in the middle is because if you're playing poker, you don't ever want to have any kind of light come through and somebody be able to cheat. So for our purposes, we don't need that black core, right. Which is why when I did the iN2IT Controversa Tarot, I decided to go with another imported cardstock that I was told would be, just as high quality or, whatever, but it just doesn't have the black core. Right. But what I didn't understand at that point in my journey of learning about the printing process is that just because it's a similar paper in quality or whatever doesn't necessarily mean it's going to feel the same, or that finishes will react the same on there. So they applied the exact same finish as we had on the iN2IT Oracle, but the paper absorbs it more, so it didn't turn out glossy. So it was kind of a different effect, and it was a little bit of a softer feel. We've had a lot of people who loved it.
It was like a buttery soft feel. Yep.
Yeah, but we also had people who weren't a fan of it, and so because we're trying to have consistency from one product to another, we decided to just stick with the black core paper that we've used in the past, the casino quality cardstock. But because the Angel Oracle is printed on much bigger cards, it really became cost prohibitive to do such a large card in that higher. And that's why we tested it out. We had him send us different samples of paper. This is the standard art paper that all decks are created on. Like 95% of the decks on the market are going to be created with this kind of cardstock, which people are very, very familiar with.
Right.
But we're going to end up doing a better finish, because we really do believe that they have higher quality. In fact, we're paying for the highest absolute highest quality finish, which is the UV aqueous coating. That's the high gloss finish. And then we're going to put the linen finish on it, which makes it feel more like our iN2IT Oracle and our other cards that have that pockets for shuffling that make it just feel so amazing in your hands.
And I'm going to do something because this was one of the things that I had not done. I am actually going to, I'm bringing the camera back on, and I am going to show the viewers how it shuffles, because I just shuffled it to see how this art paper shuffles with the linen finish with our coating. This is freaking amazing. Really, you'll have to see this in action. I literally can do a bridge shuffle with it.
I can hear that, and I'm sure everybody can see that. That's fantastic and fresh out of the box.
And now I'm going to try it. Look at this. I can fit an Oracle size Oracle in my hands, and I have small hands. I'm going to shuffle it that way now.
Now, while you're doing that, I want to mention Debbie and I also decided to print the upcoming iN2IT Tarot that we're doing a Kickstarter for very soon. And we're going to be printing it on, we're actually paying for custom tarot deck size, which is just a 1/4 of an inch smaller than a standard tarot card size. In overall, it will have almost no effect on just the visual look. It's still going to be a nice, good-sized card in your hand. It's not small, but just being that much smaller for her and I, and for any, since most of our buyers are women, and we apologize to the men who might like bigger cards. We're in the end, we're going to always create decks that we ourselves like the most, and we're going to make our choices for that. And we think that is something that's going to make us stand out too, because there are a lot of people who say, "Oh, I love your smaller cards because it's easier on my arthritic hands and or whatever, smaller hands." So you'll find that our tarot deck is, got that kind of custom size as well.
I love that. And I thought that was a really good idea because those cards are a lot harder for me to handle. Well, Kimberly, are we done?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I say let's go with the linen finish, and I'm super excited about everything. So we're gonna give the green light to our printers, and it should be, in general, he's usually about 2 weeks out from the time we give the green light. He has to get it in the printing queue. Right. So, and hopefully sooner, but we'll see.
Right. And then what happens from there?
It's usually about a 10-day process from the time they go to print until they box it all up. And then it's, we're getting these air freighted to here. So as soon as they arrive, then I've got a big job. I set up a big table or two, and I print all these labels out, and I start shipping them out, and you guys will be getting them.
Well, I'm really excited about that. I wanted to let you guys know that if you are seeing this video and you did not back our Kickstarter, this is basically a Kickstarter update. We're going to be using it for a Kickstarter update. But if you didn't purchase the deck and you're interested in it, you can find it at the iN2IT store. And you'll maybe want to reserve your copy because we only printed a certain quantity. We always, when we first come out with a new deck, we only print a certain quantity to make sure that we know what the demand of the market is before we go gung-ho and produce a bunch of them. So if you want to secure your copy, you'll want to go ahead and go to the iN2ITstore.com. And it is on sale. We're still offering it at the Kickstarter price, so that's pretty good. And the other thing before we wrap up is we just want to mention, I think, Kimberly, you touched on it. We are having a new Kickstarter that is launching June 7th, and that is for the new iN2IT Tarot cards. And just so you know, we have made incredible incentives for you to be there on day one and even to be there when doors open. And I'll tell you why. Kickstarter will give us so much more support if we meet our goal like as quickly as possible and we come out of the gate fast. So we've done something we've never done before, and we have created a value of iN2IT products to offer for our featured reward that it absolutely, I get shivers when I think about what you get. All right. Our featured reward is incredible. You get 2 decks, 2 tarot decks, one of each, or you pick what you want. You get, we have 2 new decks. I don't have the tests for them yet. Believe me, the second they're in my hand, we're going to do deck walkthroughs for everybody. Did you want to say something, Kimberly? Oh, okay.
No, keep going.
So we've got 2 decks. We've got a Q Oracle, which is a question deck, and we have a mini tarot, which is our tarot deck in a classic version. Tarot, huh?
Pocket Tarot.
Oh, Pocket Tarot. That's right. It's a mini deck. It's a pocket edition, and it can be used for clarifying. It can be used as a deck on the go, but it's all our images based on there, and it's got the reverse and upright titles and key phrases.
Mm-hmm.
We're so excited about this. We're giving those 2 decks away. We're giving away, as part of that featured reward, we're giving a gold-plated tarot charm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a gold-plated tarot charm. And we're giving away backer credit dollars for any add-ons that you want to do at the end of the Kickstarter. But to put the frosting on the cake, if you are there in the first 2 hours, you get a 3rd tarot deck free. Guys, this is $300 worth of product for $79 is what we're going to go with our backer reward level. That's our featured reward. Everybody, stand by. We got the Angel Oracle coming and the Kickstarter launches. I'm putting the link below so that you can go sign up to be notified the moment it launches. That way you're not going to miss it in that first 2 hour period. Okie doke?
All right.
All right. Bye guys.